Hello again, leaders. This is your preparation guide for Manhood Talks Week 4. Kris Langham with you one more time for our final week of Part 1 as we continue the conversation on manhood. Week 4 is all about walking worthy. It's about finding your identity in Christ and then living in a manner worthy of it. Now, you may have noticed that this week's audio guides walked chapter by chapter through Ephesians. And in Ephesians, we saw those two keys, identity, then integrity. Know who you are, then live true to it. Our goal this week is twofold. First, we want to help our men seal their identity in Christ. Then we want to challenge them to start walking out that identity in their lives. The most important things for you to review are the key verses in Ephesians 1:4, 2:8, and 4:1 especially, which, for you math geeks, are all either proportional ratios or inversely proportional. Anywho, as always, I recommend you watch the group video ahead of time. There's no testimony this time, but the discussion on what it looks like to walk worthy of Christ in each of our lives is a good one, and it's a model for your conversation. Once again, the meeting rundown is provided on manhoodtalks.com. Get your group challenge all set, and I hope you've been enjoying the recipe of the week. This week's discussion will one more time be reviewing answers to questions they had throughout the week. If you have time, you can walk through all the questions, but the keys this week were from day 1 and day 4. Is identity something you form or discover? The answer, of course, is both, but let them work through that. What does it mean in your life to find your identity in Christ? And finally, that question about what does walk worthy look like in your life? All right, guys, one last time, we have this week's group leader tip of the week. This week's tip, follow up. Make this series the beginning of something. Remember, flukes are forgotten. Habits become hardwired. So how do you follow up? Well, you have options. First thing to do is assess what worked in this series. If you liked an element or something really clicked with the guys, keep it up. I did Manhood Talks a bunch of times with my guys. We dove deeper, dove into more Bible books. Now, if you don't have more Manhood Talk series to go through, we have lots of great plans on Through the Word. That final week where we're walking through the book of Ephesians, we just finished that and it was purposeful. We set you up for an easy follow. And your guys too. Follow up Ephesians with another Bible book on the Through the Word app. Some of my favorite plans for men, Proverbs, Daniel, and Ecclesiastes. But we have every Bible book with an audio guide for every chapter so that they can take that daily Bible habit they just started and keep it. Another great option for you is to go back through the Manhood Talks, but more in depth. We just covered a lot of content. If your guys really liked it, ask them if they'd like to meet up to talk through each of those daily guides one at a time and really dig in. We won't have leader guides for you, but you've got the hang of it now. Well, my friends, it's been quite a journey. I hope you've enjoyed the leader guides, and I hope your time with the guys has been transformational. I hope you're seeing God's image being reformed in each of them, and in yourself too. That's it for me. Have another blessed meeting, guys. I'll see you in the next Manhood Talks.